slow this shit down. Real slow, right? We're gonna take it scene by scene. We're gonna mute it so it's not like. All right, so the Rockstar logo. I don't see any Easter eggs in this. There is 4 quarters, and there's a trademark in the corner. So, there could be an Easter egg there. Not really sure. If you add up all the points to the corners, you can tell that this just means that it's Rockstar logo. All right, opening shot. This is down in the Keys area. It looks like that we saw in trailer 1, where there was a bridge that was unopened, that wasn't finished, and there was planes flying over and barges and all kinds of things. We got a boat here. We got a boat there. I can't tell. That looks like people sitting on the dock there fishing. Birds flying. There's something out here in the water. I can't really tell what that is, but other islands. We got a bunch of islands all around. There is a living area, a apartment complex or something that looks like there. So there are some buildings and houses, or buildings and businesses. It's not like it's just homes and properties. The Easter egg tells you to buy 4 shark cards. All the islands in the back, yes, all the the draw distance and everything that you can see. And there's a plane. I feel like in every shot of the first trailer, if you saw the sky, there was a plane. And I feel like it's the same here. There's a plane right here in the sky. What if I did a window capture instead? Save. Curious if there are any explorable cool. Oh, absolutely, dude. This whole game is gonna be nothing but exploration and finding little tidbits. We're gonna have to hunt animals or something. There's gonna be a snapping turtle on this island out here, but in these islands back here, all the way in the back, there's gonna be a snapping turtle back there or something that we're gonna go and look for. We got little pools, little tiny little pools. That's a street there. In the first game, or the first trailer, they showed the main strip in Vice City, that we've been down 100 times in the game, where the hotel is and everything. And it was so crowded. These streets do look small. So they are not going to be streets we can just go, 100 miles an hour and down. We're going to definitely have to slow down and, take our time driving through them. There's another street here. It looks like, I don't know what these cars are. I couldn't tell. I mean, that's a Vapid, obviously. This looks like maybe a tornado. Obviously that style would stick out to people who know about cars, who understand cars. And it's kind of interesting that we have this house here, because we just saw a house like this get swept away by a hurricane in south of midnight. Yes, there is a lizard. He's right there. Him right there. There's a little lizard right there. There's a bird over there on the other side of the porch. Can't tell what kind of bird it is. There's Jason obviously up on top. There's more birds flying through they almost look like geese. I don't know if they have geese in Florida. Couldn't tell you. Geese do fly south for the winter though, so it makes sense. Beautiful, beautiful palm trees. The lizard reminds me of the lizards you would see in Guarma, or on that island across from Rhodes, I think it was. There better be pelicans. I saw some in Florida. Oh, there's gonna be pelicans. It could be a crane. Could be cranes. But it's I don't know, the pattern or whatever kind of screams geese. I wonder how the gators would be. Probably the same way they were in Red Dead Redemption 2. Just don't get near them or they'll bite you. Roll it. See the flying V. The flying V screams geese. Yeah, body dumps. Got a Caracara here. I still can't tell what kind of car that is. I want to say it's a tornado, but I don't know. A Vapid Caracara, nice, beautiful lifted truck there. All these freaking details, these stickers here on the window. Can't tell what any of them say. He's got flip flops on. He's got on his. I was gonna wear a very Miami-esque shirt like this. We got Jason. Now I thought Jason had a different hairstyle here, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, in the background, we got the barge that we saw in trailer 1. Like I said, in that one shot with the unfinished bridge. There's another boat, more birds. I thought I saw at one point earlier What's up? It's Wallace. How am I doing? I am doing fantastic. GTA 6 Trailer 2 dropped today, and we are just living life right now. Look at the flip-flop. How his heel list, the details. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like the sand and everything. We got recycling cans here. Make sure you recycle. Not watched it yet? Well, we are breaking it down. We already watched it. Yeah, see, his hair is longer. You can see it coming through the hat there. You can see his hair. It's very Chris Hemsworth in this moment here with his hair coming through the hat. And then you can see kind of hair, long hair in the background as well, in the back of the hat too. I gotta remember, you guys can't see my mouse. And the just go get me my checks kind of sounds like that's gonna be like some of our possibly early side quests. You know, like we gotta go get. We're like not a bounty hunter, but we're like an enforcer for this dude of some sort. You know, we gotta go make people pay their bills, and pay their protection fees or something. He's got a tattoo on his shoulder, which we see later, but we also see he's got one here on his abs. His six-pack of abs. And I was going to say it's funny that the name Brian, Fast and Furious, but obviously I don't know, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but he's got like a, is it a bird and a bee combination? He's got a beard. Yep, he's got a beard. Like he's got longer hair here than we see him with later. Maybe he gets a nice buzz, a nice fresh cut instead of going to Lucia with that yee ass haircut. You can see the sweat. You can see the sweat dripping down Jason's bicep there as it just slowly drips over his skin. The reflections are pretty legit. Yeah, absolutely. But we get a better look at his tattoo here. It's a skull on top of possibly some kind of crown or something. Can't really tell what it is too much. We see some NPCs as she's driving by here. One of them says, "Hi, Jason." Hey, Miss Parker. Again, Jason with the long hair here. He might have a mullet here. I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of car that is. He said, "Bitch, give me my money." We see a white dude with dreads here selling crystals and t-shirts, and what else is he selling here? Rocks and moonstones. I wonder if this is like a it's definitely a hippie store. What does that say? The Summer of Love sign. We see like a sun and moon, a wall decoration. He's got some those paintbrushes, it looks like. What does this shirt say? Dew Dog Rising. So it looks like we beat the shit out of this dude. Now we're taking his money. It's a hookah back here in the back. There's somebody laying on the ground, passed out. We got a lighter. We got a 420. It looks like a business card. Something. We got a phone number, 305-555-0145. Somebody call that real quick. Vice City, Miami, Dade County is 305. So makes sense. We got a watch. It says it's 11:08. It'll be the watches. If you could look at your watch and it's like the time in the game, that'd be freaking fantastic. But look how big Jason's freaking forearms look here. He looks like Popeye the Sailor Man out here. His hands look huge. He looks like Ludacris in the Get Back video. That's what he looks like right now. Bruh is jacked. We got nothing in the quarter slots. Some dimes, some nickels, some pennies. We see those look like ones. Those should be 20s. 10s. I guess it goes the other way. 1s, 10s, 20s. From my time working with cash registers and stuff, it should be 20s, 10s, 5s, 1s. 20s and large bills. Can't tell what that first logo is, but it says something my ways on the back of the bumper back of the bumper. Did you see parallel between Brian Strauss and Jason Arthur? Yeah, because you're right, because Strauss sends Arthur out to go and get money, collect money from people who owe him money. Road crew in the median, just chilling, looking at their phones, probably watching people twerk. Hashtag unbuckled on the bumper as well. GB2 OL. Vice City International Airport, Ambrosia, 35 North, Northport VC, 97 to 397 downtown. Southwest 9th Ave, Southside, Peacock Bay. I wonder if people in beds of trucks would have any air. Oh, I'm sure they do. And I'm sure if you bump them, they'll probably be like, hey, fuck you. We got these, I feel like I've seen these before in Miami somewhere. These 3 apartment complexes or hotels, whatever these are. We got another plane in the sky with more birds. We got somebody actually working there on the side. We got this jet ski here. A sports car in front of it. I couldn't tell you what it is. An SUV in front of that. I've seen that logo on the back of the truck there. It's like a fish or something. Also, I couldn't tell you what the fuck that is. Oh, we got debris on the side of the streets here, on the side of the highway we're on. A weed whacker, a guy doing some weed whacking. Bison. I think it says bison. Looks like there's an S in the middle there. Oh, another plane flying in low. As we look at the street signs, we can see that our window is dirty. And then I wonder if they're going to bring back the ability to gain and lose muscle, gain and lose fat, as we see Jason working out here. Now, he is a buff guy. What's up, Miss PG? Welcome in. He is a buff guy. It looks like he's putting up 10, 20, 40, 50 on each side, 100. That's what, 130 pounds? These ladies stop to check him out. Maybe they're going to ask him something. Maybe they're going to say, hey, could you help us with something? There's a weird old guy on the beach staring at us. He's creeping us out. Could you go get rid of him? We got someone doing the monkey bars in the background. Anything else here in the background that we may not notice? Somebody sitting on the park bench. We see some flags there, waving, American flag waving in the background. There is a whole nother color of plates over there. Black ones, I can't tell how much those weigh. They're also 10, apparently. Oh, no, wait. No, these are 20. Holy shit, I was reading this wrong. I was reading the kilograms. These are 25, 45, and 45. Okay, that makes this way more impressive. Okay, 45 and 45 is 90. 25 is 115 on each side. So he's putting up 230 plus the bar 260 right now. That's more impressive. I wasn't, I was like, hey, he's putting up, 130. Okay, whatever. But 260, that's more impressive. And he's got like a water bottle here. Almost looks like a vitamin water or something. There's one of those workout balls over here on the left side, kind of right there. A lady walking her dog in the background. All right, so here, that's Pizvazer, yes. We got a guy playing some lottery. We got corn. We got some lettuce leaves. Oh, there's a cat. It's a kitty sitting on top of the ATM. What does that say? Plays. Vein. Desire. Player. Sophisticated. Vein. Desire. That's someone playing someone playing lottery on the left side right here. Right here, playing lottery. I'm wondering if we are going to be able to play the lottery. They wanted to do that in GTA 5, but they couldn't figure out how to implement it. Now that they have the casino and stuff in GTA Online, I wonder if they're going to be able to do it in story mode. That'd be pretty cool. What's on the door here? What's on the door? It is unlawful for any person to consume or possess in an open container any alcoholic beverage in this store or within 100 feet of the store. Violators are subject to arrest and persecution. I'm surprised it doesn't say something more aggressive like violators will be shot and persecuted. Text to touch it. Is that what it says? I think on the door there, that little like Wi-Fi signal. Vaping. We're gonna have vaping. It says so right there on the sign next to Jason's arm, right above here. Vaping. Vaping. It's definitely vaping. But yes, I can see the little bottle. That just must be the brand of Vapenin. Breck beer, $24.99 for a pack of that. Redwood cigarettes go for $4 probably a pack. We got a handicap sign. We got all your credit cards, your Fleisa Bank. It's under ID. We under 26. What does that say? Under 38. I can't tell what that number is. But we got this bum out here looking very bummish. Drinking some Pizvazer beer as well. Sandals on, scruffy beard, scruffy hair. Hey man, you got any change? And then we got us a shakedown. Cops arresting people, harassing people, being people. We got a little Haiti graffiti here. Busted. So the cop pushes the person, and then it looked like the person was about to swing. Can't tell. We got some tributes here. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce those names. We got 2 people on the ground. Another one being pushed up against the wall. We got your unmarked cop cars. Trying to see what it says on the cop car. Just says police. There's some numbers, 218, 463, I think it says. Can't make out the badge. It was probably like Vice City or and in the first trailer I said that Kelly County was gonna be Dade County. No, it's Dale County in the game. It's called Dale County. Not Kelly County. Kelly County is a different county. We got some, I'm guessing these are probably, all right, so we're here in the prison, the institution. We got a plane flying over by, which I'm kind of, normally these, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily flying directly over the prison, but these areas are kind of a no-fly zone. We got a guard standing on a tower, more birds. I'm here for Lucia Caminos. We finally got a last name for both her and Jason. All visitors must something online or by person. No exceptions. And then it's all in Spanish. No weapons beyond this point sign. The guard asked Jason if he's seen him before, so he's probably, I'm sure he's served time. Now, like I said here, he's got a buzz cut here. He's a little more clean shaven. Probably got cleaned up to go see Lucia. His shirt says Leonida, let freedom reign on the back. It says Leonida Marine something on the front. She's got an ankle monitor, which people pointed out in one of the pictures, one of the artworks released. I went down on, looks like Levitt something. Levitha? Levititha? I don't know. I went down on somebody. Obviously, it's a band shirt or something. Very baggy on her. Sweatpants. Leonida Marine Center is what Jason's shirt says. There, he's driving his El Camino. The game you've been waiting for 13 years. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So this is just after she got her ankle monitor on there. Just after she got out of prison, we got the skull half mask. Security lockdown in effect. This is a bank, SMB. This is a guard Jason's taking out wearing the same type of mask. Jason getting a little handsy. I don't know if that's a bikini. It looks like a bikini. That's supposed to be like Modelo. His finger opens up. You can kind of see Dendejo. Oh, Pendejo. It's Pendejo. I remember seeing a sign for that in the first trailer. Pendejo. I still feel like that's supposed to be like Modelo or something. Pendejo. We got a Dinka logo on a jet engine here with a Predator boat. As Jason is sitting, his hair does look different there. His hair looks a little shaggier, but maybe not. Jet skis going off in the back. I thought maybe those were like whales, like orcas or something at first, but I think those are just jet skis. A yacht, a beautiful sunset, possibly sunrise. More birds. Brian's Boat Works and Marina. So that's probably the Leonida Marina shirt that Jason was wearing. Boat repairs, equipment, and storage. 786-555-019. What is area code 786? It is an overlay area code that was added to support the growing demand for phone numbers in the region alongside existing 305 area code. Nice. It's cool that they're using real area codes, even though they're not using the real cities. Loading up a plane. People picking up trash. We got a cop watching them. They're doing their what's it called? Community service. Now this apartment reminds me of that apartment in GTA 5 that Trevor brutally murdered those people in. Last taste we get for Hoy. I don't think so. What up, Moose? I think we will get, obviously they're going to give us like the what's it called? There's the first trailer, which is like the teaser trailer, the second trailer, which is probably story trailer. Even though this is a story trailer, this is Jason's trailer. Then we're going to get probably story trailer. We'll get the release trailer, like, a couple weeks before release. I don't think we'll get anything. Rockstar don't give a fuck about Game Awards or Summer Games Fest or any of those things. They hold their own events. They don't need any of those people. Maybe. I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying they don't need them. So we see a nice snake there in the aquarium. A nice big kind of snake. I couldn't tell you what kind of snake it is. It looks like a boa, but I'm not sure. This is our Jack Black character. I feel... I wouldn't surprise me if Jack Black voice acted in this game. It would not, because he sounds like Jack Black. Kind of looks like Jack Black as well. Hurricane Roxy was this strong. Okay. We got happy hour. If you puke, you clean. Refill your drink here. More logos for more beer companies. Pizwasser, KL. Something about fish. A whole bunch of license plates. Fresh fish every day. Fish actually sounds pretty damn good. More pendejo. Burger, hamburgers. That looks like Corona brand there above the hamburger sign. Patriot beer. She likes to shake her ass. She grinds it to the beat. A biker gang in the background there. Background here sitting on some Western, what do they call it? Baggers. I think those are, maybe, possibly. No, the baggers are bigger. I don't know. This is that club that the plane was flying over in the first trailer. The 919 club, it looks like. I thought it was a 69, though. I don't know. This fool of Fed. There is some conspiracy that Jason is an undercover cop. It's possible, you know, if they're going that Fast and Furious route. This guy's got all kinds of tattoos on his sleeve there. He's got a gun on his shoulder there. Look at this freaking guy, bro. This guy is jacked and chiseled and just... I ain't fucking with him. Nope. He's also tatted up. Let's see if there's anything else. We got like an anime or a karate movie or something poster in the background there. Got a few different hairstyles here. Just looking at all his tattoos, I see like a skull on his right arm there. I see what looks like a woman's face on his left wrist. He's got like some skull work. The guy in the red shirt's got like some skull work on his left arm. The guy in the background has a bunch of tattoos on his chest, on his arms also. This guy has some tattoos as well. Can't really make him out though, but he is veiny and angry. Lucia climbing down some barred up windows. Tuck and roll. You see a cop here with some tattoos as well. I wonder if these are not just your regular police, but more like your bounty hunters, your what do they call them, task force or something like that. Us cops, we gotta protect each other. And the fact that line is in there, who is he talking to? Is he talking to Jason? I don't know, but when I saw this chick and heard her, it sounded like Cardi B. I don't think it is Cardi B. That's why the guard at the prison said, have I seen you before? It's possible. More of Lucia in her gold dress. Starlet Hotel, Starlet Motel has some vacancy, some vacay. Yeah, car on fire, yep. All right, is this Jason? I think that's Jason. He's like, got some shaggy hair there. King size beds available. Yeah, that's why I saw Lucia do what looks like MMA. So maybe we'll have some good fighting here for once in a GTA game. It looks like she's fighting a dude, as you can see his very hairy abdomen there. I'm not assuming his... Are we really doing this? Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm not assuming the gender, but if that is a female, then that is a very hairy female. Fun has no borders. Billboard there as a whole bunch of shit's getting blown the fuck up. These are police vehicles getting blown up. And... my favorite, the Dolphins jersey, or the Manatees as they are. He's wearing what looks like 19, but I feel like that's probably supposed to be like 13 for, you know, the man, the myth, the legend, Dan Marino. He's also got on a basketball hat of some sort. I can't see what the hat says. This is definitely in opposition to Lucia. I think that's Lucia on the bottom there with this woman falling on top of her. The hat logo looks... it looks like Miami Heat. It does look like the Miami Heat. I just can't see what it says. We got some NPCs in the background here. We got what's that? Doberman Pinscher sitting down, a guy taking a selfie, somebody riding around on it looks like a Bati 801. Are they doing like? Are they working out? Reminds me of the Franklin's aunt from GTA 5. The group of ladies he had stretching. Yeah. Like I said, we got this pretty buff looking lady falling on top of Lucia here. She reminds me of Marina Shafir in AEW. This truck taking the safe. Now, obviously, it's not the same size safe as in Fast and Furious 5, I think it was. 4 or 5, where they stole the safe down in Rio de Janeiro. That was like the full-on bank safe. But this definitely looks like it's inspired from that. Granted, it's a truck instead of a muscle car. Male leads look like CGI Paul Walker. Yeah, it looks, yeah. Yep. And I'm hearing that this game is going to take a lot of inspiration from Fast and Furious. I don't know, it was huge. Plus, they had 2 cars. Yeah. They had 2 Chargers? And yeah. But I feel like that's inspired by this. Granted, there's probably been many other movies where someone was dragging a safe behind them. I've seen it in real life. This guy's taking a selfie with Jason and Lucia. We got some people. Hold on, what are they doing? Posing on the street here. We got more. I thought somebody was twerking on top of the car. No, they're just twerking outside of the car. We got all kinds of cars here. Supercars. Your sedans. Not profiling or anything here. I'm just wondering if this guy's going to be like a drug seller or something like that. He's going to like sell ecstasy or some shit like that. Or maybe he's just a club owner. I don't know. But he seems like, I don't know. Oh, damn. Look at those, the freaking, what do they call them? Oh, they had them in Greece. They had them in Greece. They're not spokes, but they're, yeah, that's badass. You can see them on the orange car there. There's a red muscle car right here. There's more supercars, more sports cars. I think this guy right here is recording with a camera. Looks like he's got a camera on his shoulder. Curb feelers, but the curb feelers they go in the back on like lowriders and stuff, and they're like the two sticks that stick out. Those are things that you use to like damage somebody else's wheels. This is the Dominion Hotel, out in front of the Dominion Hotel. What else? Vice City, baby. Holy ladies dancing on top of unsafe structures. All right, Sinful Sundays. Bottle specials, seduction Saturdays. This is probably the same club where we saw all that money on the floor, and there was something Mondays with the girl twerking, the strip club. I'm guessing it's a strip club. Could just be a club, but it definitely seems like a strip club with them throwing cash. And then we got Filled Ammunition. This has got to be a shout out to Vice City. If he's not a nephew or a grandson or something of Phil. We got a PlayStation controller. Hello. I'm blocking it. Hold on. A PlayStation controller. I wonder if they're going to change that for the Xbox version, make it an Xbox controller. We got like what looks like a DeWalt power tool there. I'm not sure what that is. Some paint. That might be like a paint thing. It almost looks like a paintbrush right there, but not entirely. We got some paint, though, right here. That's a PlayStation. That's a PS5. Yeah. That's a PS5. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Maybe it's a PS6. They probably won't even call it PS, though it'll be like the game station or the game box or box station. Unless they're really working well with PlayStation here, that is going to be a play, because that is definitely a PlayStation controller. That's not a PS5 controller. I feel like that's a PS4 controller. But that's definitely a PlayStation controller. And for anybody who doesn't... This is what a PlayStation controller looks like. PS5 controller. It is different. It is. It's more winged out on the sides here. And for anybody who's like, no, that's an Xbox controller. It is definitely not an Xbox controller. Totally a PS4 controller. We got a bird there on a couple birds, some seagulls. Look how big those seagulls are. It's an Atari controller. Look how big those seagulls are. Jesus. Seagulls are eating good. A Mad Catz controller. And this lady here in the video, it's not. But with the red baseball cap on backwards, she kind of reminds me of Nikki Bella. And for other reasons, but reminds me of Nikki Bella. We got another woman in there with a front baseball cap, holding a gun, wearing some headphones or some ear protection. And that's Nikki's sister. Yeah. Free mode. God help us all. Phil's Ammunition. Protecting your rights. Boy, I'll tell you what. So this is obviously Jason and Lucia's apartment. There's the snake inside the aquarium there. There's the PlayStation controller. The PlayStation's on. He's not playing it. We got a lighter. We see more of the beer here. Layaza. Lavazas? L-A-V? Lavazas? LDC. So maybe she's doing community service for her, what do they call it? Parole? Does she still have her ankle bracelet on here? She does, yes. Parole or probation, yeah. That's what I meant, probation. She's probably doing some community service for her probation, cleaning up the streets. We see a nice buzzard here with a guy on the gun as it's flying over the, what looks like the swamps here, maybe the Everglades. That's the boat fan, the fan boat we saw in the first trailer. Looks like there's another one out there on the waters already. One thing we didn't really see in this trailer is animals. We saw the cat, we saw snakes and dogs and stuff like that. But like the first trailer made a point to show us gators and flamingos and all that, in that one shot. And possibly a huge ass freaking anaconda like boa constrictor. Not confirmed, but it looked like it was off to the side. This guy is sitting out on the gun on the turret. I don't know if that's us chasing. That kind of looks like Jason, but Jason and Lucia on a ski-doo. A sea shark. Get those shark cards. Wait, go back a few frames. Oh yeah, there's looks like a boar or something. Yeah, good eye, good eye. Good eye, monkey. Good eye, monkey. We see people partying. This reminds me of Piranha 3D. All these people partying on a boat like this. This might be that boat we saw in the first trailer where it's like an Instagram video or a TikTok video, whatever, where they're all partying on the boat with the old guy. This, honestly, this picture of Jason and Lucia looks like all those fake images that were released. You know what I mean? Like the AI images of Jason and Lucia. That's what that looks like, honestly. And it's impressive. Another helicopter in the background. Can't tell if that's a Buckingham or whatever kind of helicopter that is. I don't really know how you correct it, but one of my main is like, obviously here at the swamp, it's not going to be an issue because there's no waves. But like when you're out on the ocean, with the boats, I hope they found a way to make that better. Like obviously they seem like they're just cutting through the water here. He does pop up for a second, but maybe that was choice. We see Jason coming through here on a motorcycle of some sort. I'm not sure if that's a bagger or a what's start the hex. Something that starts coming in over his head there. Getting a little close. Jason doesn't seem too perturbed by it, though, so maybe it's a friendly plane. PDPE6 on the license plate there of the truck, of this car we're about to steal. That's the motorcycle that Jason was just on. That was daytime shot. This is a nighttime shot. So you see here, daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. There is a sign over here already. 45-mile speed limit. Nobody's gonna pay attention to that. Jason and Lucia again with those, goddamn, with those leopard print workout biker shorts on. Goddamn. In case of fire, leave the building. This is in a hotel now. Probably where they say trust. We see police, Vice, Dale County Police. Somebody shooting up at them. I don't know. That kind of looked like Lucia shooting up at them. We're here in Gellhorn now. Gellhorn's going to be another place. We see that the helicopter's starting to smoke already. Gellhorn is another area in Leonida. I think it's going to be like the... it's going to be on the west side of the states. I think it's supposed to be like Fort Myers or something like that area. Crossroad Park, Mini Mall, East 404, West 404, Mariana County, Vice, Dale County. What was that? Okay, I can't tell if that's kickback. It doesn't seem like Nas because he didn't really go any further. The flames popping out of the motorcycle there. But we got Burnout Scooters building here in the background. We've got Watkins Auto Parts here on the sign with a phone number of 305-555-0128. As Jason's about to fall off the car. And I said that this guy, I'm guessing he's maybe Brian's son or just another guy who works at Brian's. Could be. But he sounds like Jack Black. He's obviously going to be another character in the game. Can't really make out. We got some oil here. We got some kind of spray or lubricant here on the table. Some duct tape. A bunch of stickers on the tool cabinet there. And I don't know what kind of car this is. It could be a Tulip. Could be a Sabre. Could be any variety of muscle car in the game. Couldn't tell you. There's a boat in the water here again. There's another car. I almost want to say that I know what car that is. It almost looks like a unmarked cop car. But it also looks like Michael's car from GTA 5. But I don't know. Yes, bicycle lanes and a bicyclist. There's a bicyclist there on the bridge there. I would say that this bridge is we saw it in the first trailer. This is the bridge has tolls on it. I believe this is the bridge. I think this is the bridge that goes to the Vercetti Estates Island in the middle of them. You're running them all over. I believe this is the bridge that goes to Vercetti Estate. I hope we get the Vercetti Estate. I hope we get a Vercetti in the game. It's not going to be Tommy Vercetti because the voice actor passed away. So I doubt it's going to be Tommy Vercetti, but I hope we get a Vercetti in the game. I mean, they got to, right? They at least got to show us Vercetti Estate. Even if it's not Vercetti Estate anymore, even if there's not a Vercetti in the game, I feel like they have to give us Vercetti Estate. And that is all that I noticed. We'll go through one more again at full speed. Looks amazing. Looks amazing. Wait, 70 new screenshots. Whatever. Anywho, did they actually upload anything to... Let me see if they... Let me go to Rockstar.